Hello, YouTube. This is Darius, Divine Numerologist. I'm here talking about the number 2 today. And the number 2 represents cooperation and balance. This is a number that, when found in a person's birth chart, it's an energy that tends to work very well with other people. It dominates in the realm of cooperation, teamwork, being a team player, supporting, being supported, receiving that support. And it acts very well in the capacity of an arbitrator when it comes to helping a person or a group of people decide between 1, 2, or 3 things, when a person can go this way, or choose a totally different outcome altogether. The number 2 represents duality. In that sense, it represents all that is black and white, everything that is wrong and right, and being able to distinguish the fine line between the two. With that particular energy, it makes it very skilled as a judge when working in the capacity of a person that has to see that fine line between things. Some of the qualities that are associated with the number 2 would definitely be, like I mentioned before, the supportive quality, the tendency to want to be there for other people. Any word that starts with the letter CO pretty much describes the number 2, because 2 is all about co-equal, co-author, co-balance, cooperation, collaboration. Community, anything that deals with 2 or more people, the 2 energy works very well with. And that being the case, when the person has the 2 as the date of birth or as their name number, it creates within a person the qualities that are very supportive and wanting to help people and mutually be there for other people. With the sharing tendency, its tendency to be caring and concern for others, and also just concern within the balance of relationships themselves. Since the number 2 rules relationships, 2 rules that intimacy between 2 people. Some of the negative qualities are that the 2 energy can be a codependent type individual. The 2 energy can overly rely on others and have challenge relying on itself, because the 2 likes to be supported and it likes to support. So when left to its own devices, it may not feel like, oh my gosh, can I really do this? It may not feel the most confident in being able to do something. In some cases, the 2 energy likes to play in the background, likes to sit in the background as opposed to being up in the front. That's generally speaking 2 energy. Some of the things that the 2 has to battle against are the overuse of the word yes, having trouble saying no, and just being willing to go with anything because it's the path of least resistance, or may feel the easiest. The planet that the number 2 correlates to is the moon, and think about some of the reasons why the moon would relate to the number 2 is that it has 2 sides, right? One side that the humans on Earth have seen, which is that shiny part that shines in the nighttime. Nobody's seen the dark side of the moon. And that way the moon represents duality. The moon is also a number that is, the moon is a planet that really resonates with the number 2, because 2 strongly resonates with the intuition and the subconscious mind, and being able to program and tune into that subconscious mind. When we take the moon itself, we find that it's so interesting. The high priestess in the tarot is the 2nd card, and she has the moon beneath her left foot. The left is the receptive, which the number 2 is, all about the receptive and the divine feminine. And being able to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine together. So that's my take on the number 2. Everyone have an awesome day. This is Darius, Divine Numerologist. Peace.